Rochester at this important hearing.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. To you, Admiral Lunde, welcome back to your team as well, and thank you for being here for today's hearing. I want to first congratulate you in person and just say also thank you so much for your responsiveness as this year has gone by. Whenever I text you, whenever I called, you responded so promptly, and I want to thank you and your team for your responsiveness. I also want to say how just proud we are of the Coast Guard in this country. And as you know, I got the opportunity to be with some of the Coasties in Delaware and spend some very good quality time. And so I think on behalf of all of us, I know established in 1790, I think it was, you have stood the test of time, and we're pleased to see that today we can talk about the future. Your leadership is especially important as we enter into a new era of modernizing the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard recently received the historic $25 billion investment. And so while you're poised to revolutionize your ability to counter emerging global threats and protect mariners, fishermen, and marine environments, this is a moment that is going to really present clear opportunities for you to show your leadership. And so today we will talk about that blueprint, Force Design 2028, and the investments that were made. We will also talk about how do we guarantee success. The question before us is whether the Coast Guard can convert all of that funding into something that is sustainable, long-term improvements that will correctly anticipate the growing maritime threats from global actors, as our chairman has shared, and from competitors as well, and keep us safe at the same time. I think it's also important to know that the reason this hearing is so vital is that Congress and the American people need to know, how do we go from the blueprint to the plan to execution? And in your testimony that I received last night, you're already making a lot of steps very quickly in that regard. But what you do every day is connected to our safety, our economy, and our national security. Again, reading through your testimony last night, I am really eager to especially focus on your plans to recruit and train and retain a workforce as you leverage this increase in assets, as well as the rapid increase in assets. And again, this isn't just about investing in vessels. It is also about investing in the people. And I was pleased to see in your testimony, that's where you started with workforce. It also means ensuring that Coast Guard families have access to affordable housing, good health care, and quality child care, because it's our responsibility to take care of the Coast Guard at home so that you can serve our country with confidence at sea. A large part of investing is investing in training. And that's why I want to recognize the critical role of the Coast Guard's training institutions, whether it's Woods Hole, Rhode Island, or Coast Guard Boot Camp in Illinois, or the training center, Cape May, which is just across the bay from Delaware. These institutions remain foundational to Coast Guard personnel development. So, Admiral, again, thank you so much for the responsiveness, for your service and the service of all of the Coasties and their families. And I look forward to your testimony and discussing how your leadership will guide the Coast Guard through this critical period. And Mr. Chairman, thank you. I yield back.